Do. Is globalization beneficial for developing countries? Yes, I think globalization is helpful for developing countries, partly because it helps me too. For example, thanks to globalization, I can enjoy delicious coffee from Ethiopia or buy handmade crafts from Southeast Asia on online marketplaces. This means local farmers and artists in those countries can earn money and grow their businesses. Also, globalization spreads useful ideas. For instance, YouTube is full of educational videos made by people from all over the world. Some of my favorite English teachers online are from the Philippines or India. So, in a way, globalization helps us all learn from each other. Of course, there are problems like low wages or poor working conditions, but with awareness and support, we can make it more fair for everyone. 5. Is space exploration worth the cost? Yes, I think it's worth it, but maybe not for the usual reasons. I mean, when I look up at the night sky, I feel a strange sense of peace. Space reminds us that the world is much bigger than our daily stress, like my boss yelling at me or missing the last train. Also, space exploration has made cool things possible in daily life. For example, GPS. Without it, I'd be totally lost. Literally. And some of the materials used in sportswear and smartphones were originally made for space missions. So yes, even though it's expensive, it makes our lives a little cooler, more connected, and maybe even more meaningful. 6. Should animal testing be banned? Yes. I think animal testing should be banned, especially for things like makeup and shampoo. I mean, do we really need to hurt a bunny just to make sure our shampoo smells like peaches? These days, there are so many cruelty-free brands, and they work just as well. Also, I think a lot of people, especially younger generations, are becoming more conscious about what they buy. For example, my friend checks every product to make sure it's vegan and not tested on animals. I think that's cool, and it shows we can live ethically without harming animals. So yeah, let's test products in smarter, kinder ways. Here's the summary in English. Animal testing involves checking the effects of products like shampoo on animals, often by applying them to rabbits' eyes or skin. For example, testing a peach-scented shampoo on animals to ensure the scent is safe seems unnecessary, as it causes harm. However, nowadays, there are more methods to test product safety without using animals, and many companies are shifting away from animal testing. This version keeps the key points short and clear, which is in English only. 7. Social issues. How should poverty and inequality be addressed? Poverty and inequality are big problems in many countries, but I think the best way to solve them is by giving people good jobs and a chance for education. Think about it. If someone is well educated, they can get a better job and earn more money. For example, in countries where people have access to free education, like Finland, the poverty rate is much lower. Plus, companies and governments need to pay fair wages. If everyone gets paid fairly, the gap between the rich and poor becomes smaller. So, better education and better jobs are the key to solving poverty and inequality. Arts and culture. What role should art play in education and society? Art is not just about making things look pretty. It helps us think, feel, and understand the world better. For example, when you watch a movie or listen to music, it can teach you about different cultures, or make you think about important issues like love, friendship, or even climate change. In school, art is super important because it makes us more creative. A lot of famous inventors and scientists like Albert Einstein said that creativity is key to solving problems. Plus, art brings people together. Think of all the festivals, concerts, or art shows where people connect and share experiences. So, art is more than just entertainment. It's a way to learn and connect with others.